From the studios at Streetsboro High School, this is the Rocket Report, Streetsboro's premier home of news and entertainment.
This school year, SHS senior Connor Sutton was cast as the Tin Man in Thrive Performing and Visual Arts' original adaptation of The Wizard of Oz. The show will premiere at the Geauga Theater in May. Recently, our stage manager, Jim Boardwine, sat down with Sutton to talk about his role as the Tin Man in his last 5 years with Thrive.
But I think I came in there, I was like, well. And what do I see over here on the couch as I'm working out in the fields there?
Hello, I'm Jim Boardwine, and welcome to Thrive in 5. Today, I'm talking with actor Connor Sutton. Dude,
Hello.
what's up?
What's going on?
So good to talk to you today, man.
No.
So, congratulations on being cast in Thrive's The Wizard of Oz.
Thank you.
Tell us about the part you're playing and the challenges that come with it and what you're enjoying.
So I play the Tin Man, and it's a bit weird because for a lot of my previous roles, I was able to put my own little spin on it or kind of have my own little flavor. I was able to do very sarcastic little remarks every once in a while. But with the Tin Man, it's very different because he's very cold because he doesn't have a heart.
How do you approach a character like that?
So I tend to look more into their background to kind of see what makes them them. And actually for the Tin Man, since it's coming from The Wizard of Oz, the source material that we used, I think for the script was the original Frank L. Baum, his book, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. And in there, there's actually quite a lot of backstory for each one of the characters, the Scarecrow, the Lion, and the Tin Man.
So this spring marks your 5th year participating in Thrive shows.
Wow.
Yeah.
5 years.
How about that? 2019?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, what's been your favorite role, or maybe some of your favorite roles to do through the years?
I would definitely say my favorite role that I've ever done, definitely takes the cake, is the murder mystery we did. Was The Right to Remain Dead. It was a murder mystery within a murder mystery. It was such a cool concept. It's not like it's never been done before, but it was so cool. It took place in the Deep South, and I was good old Cleet, and that was so much fun. My first show, I played a guy named Chip. It was a 60s show. It was called Jukebox Jam, and he was a friend of the friend group of the time. Like I said, it took place during the late 50s, early 60s, that kind of a, time period. And there was racial tensions going on, plus rock and roll music. It was a great show altogether. But my character, he was kind of just, I'd say, not comedy relief, but he got some good lines in there every once in a while, and he kind of kept the whole group together, because towards the end of that show, there was a scene where they're kind of all breaking apart because there's differences between some people's beliefs or whatever, but Chip, he's kind of there to, like, let's stick together through this. You're my friend. I care about all you guys. Let's get through this. So I was Chip, and we've come a long way since then.
So here you are in musical theater,
Mhm.
and of course that requires some singing.
Mhm.
And I don't know, do you consider yourself a vocalist?
That's a funny story. I guess vocalist in training, I guess you could say right now. Trying my best, trying whatever.
Yeah.
But originally, no. Originally not at all. So when I came into Thrive as an 8th grader, I knew what I was signing up for. So because I knew what I was signing up for, I had to fair warn, including you, I had to fair warn everybody that I was only going to have half of that deal checked off. I'm going in that room saying, I'm not a singer. I
Right.
cannot sing. I'm not a singer. Don't
And
try
you had
it.
seen these shows with some great vocalists.
Oh,
Yeah.
amazing, right? Some of the best vocalists I've seen live, and I'm like, I'm not a singer. And that was, like, you said, this is my 5th year, so 5 years ago, close to it, right?
Yeah.
So here I am now. I'm in your songwriting class. Not only am I playing piano, which so fun. I didn't know how much fun I could be. But I am singing. I'm singing in some of the shows. I've sang in a couple of the shows. I've rapped a couple of the shows, and I've done that. So currently, I guess I am a vocalist because I've done vocalist work. Like, actually on stage and all that. Yeah. But I'd say I'm more in training.
So were you a Thrive fan? Had you seen shows?
Oh, yeah.
Prior to being in a show?
Oh, yeah. Number one was like, I think 3rd grade, I saw Alice in Wonderland over at the original high school. Yeah. That was, I think, the first time I ever saw like any production, really. Not only like school alone, just production. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that until that show. Peter Pan, I remember fondly, was Brandon Sanders and then Sidney Miller. Those are the 2 stars for that. And then Braden Tucker, he played Captain Hook. See, like I was a fanboy. I knew all the cast. I had the playbills. I had everything, you know. And that was probably the first one I was like, I want to be there. That was like the first show where I watched Brandon. I'm like, I want to be on stage. I want to do that. And that was like my main inspiration.
Anything else you want to mention today?
Love and peace. Spread it.
So good to have you, bro.